for Edmonds here today as we start this first inning, top of one. Coming to you live from Jackson High School in Mill Creek, Washington. See if I can get some binoculars on the base out there. Oh yeah, trying to feed it in good. Looks like they got that under repair there now. So here's the first pitch. Actually, we have Chance Justice on second base. I think they put him in as a pinch runner here when we were looking at the distraction on things going on second base. So, as a called strike. Kind of hard to read the numbers on the back of these Edmonds Woodway uniforms. They're sort of like a purplish color on top of that green. It doesn't stand out so good here. There's a ball in the dirt. Escapes a little bit away from the catcher, but not very far. Nothing, no damage there today. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball. Down to second, over to first for the out. Scoring a run. And that was number 16, Joey Reese, at the plate there with an RBI. First out. Should bring up Garrison Crone here as we have 2 runs in for Edmonds Woodway here. Jason Crone, right-hand batter here. Looks at the pitch. Hard hit ball right past the pitcher to shortstop. Fielded nicely. Picks it up. Throws to first for out number 2. Holding the runner on third. So no score on that play. Easy out. 6-3 for the second out here. So let's see if we can get caught up here after Garrison. Should be Cameron Sharp, number 11. Hits the hard foul ball down the left side there past third base. Cameron Sharp playing first base here for Woodway today. Takes a called ball in there. Takes another high pitch for a ball. There's a foul tip back. So here the teammates in dugout saying, "Let's go Sharp." All right, you ready for the pitch here for Sharp? Let's see what he does. It's in there, pop fly. Looks like it's going out into left field. It's going to be caught just on the foul line, or just in or just out. Can't quite tell from here, for out number 3. So That ends the first inning with 1 on and 2 runs in as Cameron Sharp flies out to left field. We'll be right back after this. Back here for the bottom of 1 here at Jackson High School. Should be bringing up the Jackson team here. For Edmonds Woodway, we have Brady Edwards on the mound and Tate Budnick behind the plate. And coming up for Jackson should be Aaron Avalos to start this inning off. Jackson coming into this game as 7-1 conference, 9-3 overall. Their first conference loss coming yesterday to this Edmonds Woodway team. And that was a last inning win by Edmonds Woodway with Garrison Crone's walk-off in the extra inning from a 5-4 win over Jackson, who were in first place. So right now these two teams are both 7-1 in conference, and the winner of today's game will actually be first place in the conference. So means a lot to these kids as to where they go and how they progress for the rest of the season and into the district playoffs. Here's the first pitch to Aaron. It's kind of a wild, low pass ball past the catcher. Should be ball 1 to Aaron. Right now the rain is let up, so this game is definitely underway for the time being. I don't think we're going to see any real heavy rain. Looks like another high pitch. I think that's 3-0 to Aaron there. Looks like Brady needs to get something in there, and was in there and swung on by Aaron. 3-1. Wasn't taking that pitch or anything. Here's the pitch to Aaron. Hard hit ball over second base, dropping in to center fielder for a nice clean base hit for Aaron to start off this inning. First hit for Jackson puts Aaron on first base. Next up for Jackson is Keenan Foster. See if Keenan plays a little small ball here and wants to put the ball down on the ground. Keenan playing left field for Jackson here today. Doesn't look like he's thinking bunt. Looks like Jackson's just going to play away here. Now he's looking bunt. Third baseman charging in and pulls the bunt back. Not a good enough pitch for him to bunt. So head coach Kirk Nicholson for Jackson here trying to do a little guessing game with Edmonds Woodway. Squared away for the bunt. No, did not bunt again. Took another pitch. Keenan's got behind a little bit on this time at the plate here. So there's the throw to first. They get Aaron back to the plate, get his uniform a little dirty, maybe a little muddy with the wet ground he have out there. That's all right. I'm not sure who does his laundry, but if it's his mom, she can take good care of him. Then he does a look for a bunt. I think that might have been a called strike. A little far away to see. Can't quite read the call from here, but he's going to fake a bunt again, and that's definitely a ball. So I'm sure he has 3 balls in there right now. So here's the pitch. Hard hit ball. Fly out far left right field. Far foul over the fence. And not in play. So that'll give Keenan something to work with up here. And here's the pitch. And it's ground foul down third base line toward the Jackson dugout. Brady's holding strong there against Keenan Foster as we pick up a little bit more light rain here at the moment. Probably not enough to stop baseball here in Mill Creek, Washington, as we see a throw over to first there, trying to get Aaron back on the plate. Brady gets a signal here. Looks in, throws. Ground ball right back at Brady. Over to first. Fielded to Brady for the out. Nicely played there by Edmonds Woodway on a slow roller down past the pitcher. Handled by the pitcher. Handled by the first baseman and thrown back to the pitcher. And we have 1 out as Keenan Foster gets the first out. Runner advances to second base on that little play. Alex Baumgartner, next batter here for Jackson. Alex, number 30. Takes first pitch called strike. Alex playing center field here today for Jackson. Throw to second base. Safe is the call by Mr. Kilpatrick out there on the bases. Little attempted pickoff plate there as Brady gets ready for the signal. Takes a look in. Throws the ball in the dirt. It's a wild pitch, and a runner from second, Aaron, is going to third easily on that wild pitch. So, error on the pitch puts Aaron Avalos on third base for Jackson. And still got Alex Baumgartner standing there at the plate. See if he can get a little RBI here and get something back on the board here for Jackson. So, doesn't take more than an error to move a runner into a good scoring position with only 1 out. Runner on third here. That was a pretty good looking pitch, but I didn't see anything from home plate umpire about what it was. So, cannot read the scoreboard from here because we're in the outfield, but there's a called strike. So, I think this count is 3-2 since he was looking like he was going to go to first on that pitch, but called strike. Looking at a 3-2 count. Hard hit ball right to shortstop. Bobbled by shortstop. Picked up and throw to first. And I think he's called out. And the coach doesn't agree with that. And it was very, very close. But Alex is out. 6-3 for the second out. But does score a run. So Aaron Avalos is in. 2 outs. nobody on. Bringing up Alex Cheeseman. Fouls the first pitch off back into the net. First to rank number 1. Getting a little steady rain flowing here now. I don't know how long this will keep up here or how long they'll keep playing, but it's not really hard at the moment. Kind of more depends on how the field conditions are out there in this part of the world, because they don't really stop for rain unless it becomes a little bit unsafe to play out there. Bottom of 1 here. Jackson 1. 1 run in this inning. Edmonds with 2 runs in this inning, keeping the lead 2-1 at this point. There's a pop fly ball. Looks like it's right to the pitcher. He calls it, and Brady takes it for the out. So out number 3, Alex Cheeseman flies out to the pitcher, Brady, and then we'll be back for the top of 2 in just a minute.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, if you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
Okay, back here for top of the 2nd inning here at Jackson High School for this Wesco 4A game. Edmonds Woodway against Jackson High School here. Edmonds taking the lead in the 1st inning with 2 runs in the 1st inning. Jackson coming back with 1 run in the bottom of 1st to get a little bit on the scoreboard there. And see what happens in the 2nd inning here. I think coming up for Jackson should be the pitcher, Brady Edwards. Batting in the 8th position. So rain's coming up a little bit stronger, a little bit harder than earlier. So Brady steps into the plate here. Here's the wind-up, first pitch. Called strike. Brady takes first called strike. Getting some good pitches in here. That was a low pitch. Didn't swing for a ball. Oh, it's a called strike, I guess. Brady's out of there.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
In the cockpit. All right, now back here at Jackson High School for bottom of 2 for Jackson. Coming up to the plate should be Jeffrey Atwood. Jeffrey playing third base today for Jackson. So he looks at the first pitch here. Wow, pass ball through under the catcher and clear to the backstop for ball number 1. So out in the field here for Edmonds Woodway, we've got some pretty good athletes. There's the second pitch inside. Looks like that was a called strike. Here's the third pitch in there. Hard hit ball right back to the pitcher. Fielded nicely over to first for the out. For a 1-3 out. First out of the game. Should bring up number 47, Alex Keel. Yeah, some good seniors on this Edmonds Woodway team. They're looking to go to college and try to find out where they fit in that higher level of athletics. Tate Budnick, excuse me. He's behind the plate today. Has signed a letter of intent at Everett Community College, and he's looking to play some nice baseball there and hopefully move on from there into something bigger in a couple of years. Matt McLaughlin. Matt's playing left field today for Edmonds. Matt's going to be playing football for Eastern. He's what's called a preferred walk-on, which means he's invited to walk on, probably will redshirt, depending on what he does, may end up getting on the team. So, third swing up there by Alex Keel for out number 2 for OK. Should bring up Blake Chong, number 33 here for Jackson. He takes the first pitch high and outside. The other two seniors on Edmonds, Jason Smar, kind of looking to play basketball and maybe some baseball at some college, and Austin Whitehouse, thinking about college, maybe Shoreline. He's looking around a few places. Both good athletes, should be able to fit in some college somewhere. Here's a nice strike down the middle there for Blake Chong. Jackson looking to get something going here at the bottom of 2. Inside ball. Foul off the far left side of the field, well out of bounds. Just a big long strike for Blake. There's Brady's pitch. Swung, foul tip over the backstop. Still holding in there with 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Bottom 2 for Jackson. There's a high flop ball. Looks like it's coming right to the left fielder. Easy catch, sometimes called a can of corn, for out number 3, as that ends the inning here for Jackson here. And we'll be back in a minute for the top of 3.
That was beautiful. Basically, yeah.
All right, back here at Jackson Baseball, home of the Timberwolves. Actually, the 2006 4A state champion Jackson Timberwolves. Looking to try to get back in this game here today after losing to Edmonds Woodway yesterday. At the plate for Edmonds Woodway here should be Joey Reese. Takes first pitch high. I think we have the technical correction on our visible scoreboard here showing that Edmonds Woodway is leading 2-1. Foul tip off the back. Should be 2 strikes there. Tate being a left-handed batter here for Edmonds. There pops one up, coming over to the third baseman. Easy out. So Tate flies out to third base for out number 1. So I'm thinking this should be Joey Reese this time up to plate. Let's see if I can get Joey to turn around and give me his number here. So Joey at the plate. Takes first pitch, called strike. It is very hard to read his numbers from this distance, even with a magnifying glass. Takes that one outside. Here's wind up for the pitch. High pitch, ball number 2. Rain's picking up here a little bit at Jackson High School. Joey takes a look at the next pitch here. Fouls it back against the screen. Knocks a little of mud off his cleats there with his bat, like a big leaguer. Steps back into the plate. Here's the signal and the pop fly going out to center field. Camped under the ball there is Alex Baumgarten for out number 2. Fly out to 8. So Garrison Crone should be the next batter. Garrison's last time at the plate. Ground out shortstop for the second out of the first inning. So he takes the first pitch there. It is a nice steady rain. And so little interruption there by the musical phone. We'll get to that later. Here's the next pitch. Called strike in there to Garrison. 2 outs, nobody on here for Edmonds Woodway at the top of 3. Takes that ball inside. There's a hard hit ball down left field line. Drops in there for a hit. So just like that, 2 outs. We get a hit to left field. And should have Garrison Crone on first base there. And coming up to the plate here for Edmonds Woodway. Again, impossible to read those numbers, but should be number 11, Cameron Sharp. Cameron staying there with runner on first base, 2 outs. Takes a called ball in there. Is the pitch. That looked like a pretty good strike. Nice fastball right down the middle. So low and outside for a ball to Cameron. That looks like a walk to me. So Cameron's on first with a walk. Garrison Crone going to 2. 2 on, 2 out. This should be Brady Edwards, the pitcher, I believe, at the plate. No, that's number 11, Cameron Sharp. So how did I get past that? Actually, he's able to read his number, so forgive me for those last 2 batter comments, but they're just hard to read, those numbers. So this looks like number 11, Cameron Sharp, here at the plate now. And still have 2 out and 2 on. So let's see what Edmonds can do here. Makes a high pitch out in the field there. So out on second base we have number 16, Joey Reese. So Joey Reese is on second. There's a ball hit high up above the shortstop, left fielder. Left fielder calls it, and it comes all the way in and takes it for out number 3. So out number 3 there for Cameron Sharp. And that ends the top of 3 as we go into the timeout break here for a commercial. Be back in a minute.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, if you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
All right, back again here live at Jackson High School here. Jackson looking to get something going here as we go into the bottom of 3. Jackson Timberwolves trailing in this game 2-1 here. As Edmonds Woodway started off the first inning with 2 quick scores and haven't scored since. Edmonds playing out here in their green shirts, and Jackson playing out here in their forest green shirts. So see what if you can tell one green player from another green player. Probably the best way you're going to be able to tell them is the players in white pants are for Jackson and the players in gray pants are for Edmonds Woodway. And this, I believe, is Justin Hampson at the plate for Jackson here to start off the bottom of 3. As he takes the first pitch, fouls the second pitch off. Yep, that is number 31, Justin Hampson. So we got that right, at least for Jackson here in this inning. Fouls the second pitch off, foul over the left field dugout. Justin batting number 8 here for Jackson today. There's a hard hit ball right to the second baseman, picked up nicely and fell over to first for out number 1. So Justin ground out 4-3. Next up for Jackson, batting in the number 9 position here, should be number 26, Alex Anderson. Alex playing second base today for Jackson. There's a hard hit ball right to center field, dropping right in the hands of Dominic Marinez. He plays under that ball nicely in center field out there. So out number 2. Brings up to the top of the batting order here. I think should be number 44, Aaron Avalos. Aaron got a nice hit out to center field the last time he was up. That is number 44 at the plate. Right-handed batter takes the first pitch high, well over his head. So looking to get something happening here for Jackson. Fouls that one off, well over the third base line. A few fans showing up in the rain as they wander in and out. Protection, there's a ground too. Third baseman off the third baseman's glove, a little too hot to handle, and ricochets off to the left fielder out there, Mark McLaughlin. Picks it up, throws it back into second to keep Aaron from heading off down to second. So Aaron safe on first. I'll give him a hit on that. as we got 2 outs, 1 on here for Jackson. Bottom of 3. Keenan Foster, hard hit ball past second baseman, diving to catch that into center field. Advancing Aaron to second. And Keenan on first as he hits that first pitch right out into center field. So 2 on, 2 out here for Jackson. Bottom of 3. 2 outs doesn't mean anything. Only 3 outs stops this inning. So let's see if Alex Baumgartner can step in there and get the runner in scoring position from second base home with a nice hit here. So first pitch is in the dirt. Handled nicely there by the catcher. Tate Budnick handling the duties behind the plate here for Edmonds. Another low pitch to Alex, or ball number 2. Two on, 2 out, 2 balls as we get ready for the pitch. Here's the windup, and he's threw one in there. It looked like a solid strike, and it looks like it was a called strike to Alex. Brady's trying to bear down and get out of this inning without any damage occurring here. There's a foul ball off the far left side for a long strike. Should be 2-2. Brady looks for the signal here. Alex step backs into plate. Here's the signal. Here's the look back to second to watch the runners. There's the throw. Popped fly ball. Looks like it's going right to the shortstop behind second base, and he catches that for an easy out to end the inning there for Jackson. No score, 2 left on base as we take a break for the top of the 4th inning. Be right back.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
Okay, back here live again at Jackson High School in little old Mill Creek, Washington, for the start of the 4th inning here. Jackson leading this ball game, or Jackson behind in this ball game, 2-1 to Edmonds Woodway here. So far, there's been a little bit of light rain, on again, off again, and not enough to get the field in unplayable condition. So we'll continue on here. So I think this could be Brady stepping up to the plate here for Edmonds Woodway. Foul ball down left field line. Nice thing about the Jackson uniforms is they got nice white letters on both sides of the uniforms, and I can't get the numbers off of these Edmonds uniforms that easily. There's a called strike. See if we can see that. Yep. I finally able to pick up enough definition on that number to let you know it is Brady Edwards at the plate, which is where I thought we should be. So Brady Edwards leading off the top of the fourth inning here. It's a hard ball dropping in front of the left fielder here for a nice hit. Fielded quickly there by Keenan Foster back into second base, making sure Brady stays on the first. So Brady to the first base with a hit to the left, out in left field. 1 on, no outs here for Edmonds Woodway. Coming up to the plate, it should be number 1, Dominic Marinez, just like it looks. Dominic, the outfielder today, playing in center field. Left-handed batter. Throw to first to get Blake back there. Oh, that bunt's laid down a little foul. Kellen Woods holding up strong there and on the mound today for Jackson. Here comes the pitch, trying to bunt, bunted right back in front of the pitcher. The catcher picks it up over to first for the sacrifice. Out advancing Brady Edwards to second. Out number 1. Picked up by the catcher over to first. Got his job done as he was supposed to, putting Brady in scoring position out there on second base. Bringing up Mac McLaughlin, number 15 here for Edmonds Woodway. There, Matt takes the first pitch, popped up pretty much right to second shortstop, and drops in there as as the second. That's the shortstop that took that. Aaron Avalos took that. Okay. So out number 2. Hitting the first pitch brings up Jason Smarr. Jason got on the first inning with an error. Able to get all the way around, scored the second run of the game. Fly it out to center field last time at the plate. Looking this time to advance that runner from second base out there for Edmonds. Takes a called strike. That on again, off against rain is off again now, so no rain at the moment. There's a attempted steal at third, a high throw down to third, easily in there for the steal by Brady Edwards, advancing to third on a steal. So 2 outs, runner on third. Jason Smarr at the plate here, takes a high pitch, called for a ball. Brady likes to run out there, so let's see if anything like a pass ball would get him to head toward home base here. There's a hard hit ball, foul down the first baseline, out of play. Jason sitting in there with 2 strikes on him, and I think 2 balls at this point. 2 outs here, runner on third as we continue to play this bottom of the 4th inning here. There's a hard hit fly ball going up to over second base into center field. Caught nicely there by Alex Baumgarten for out number 3, stranding that runner on third base as we end the top of 4 here. So be back in a minute. See what Jackson can do at the bottom. Okay, back live here for the bottom 4 as Edmonds Woodway finishes their infield warm-up here and brings up, should be number 29. Let me get the glasses on him, make sure I can see that right. That looks like 29 to me. It is 29. 29. Alex Cheeseman for Jackson here. Hard hit ball over the third baseman's head, dropping in front of the left fielder for the hit the second pitch of the ball game here. So Alex on first with a hit to left field. So Jackson getting something going here at the bottom of 4. Brings up Jeffrey Atwood as we get a pinch runner in there for Alex, it looks like. I don't know who that is, if I can pick that up. Number 28 in the ball game, Peyton Shepard, running on first base here for Jackson as Jeffrey Atwood steps into the batter's box here. Take the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 2, Jeffrey. Brady takes a look back to first, check the runner, gets a signal from the plate. Looks like he's done a bunt. He did bunt right down to third base, picked it up, threw to first, in time for the out. At first, advancing Alex to second base. So, 1 out, 1 on, runner on second base in scoring position. Brings up number 47, Alex Keel. Alex, right-handed batter, takes the first pitch low in the dirt for ball 1. Jackson trying to get something going here as they're got runners in scoring position. Ball number 2. As Brady's behind in the count here to Alex. That one looked good. Not sure what he called. I didn't see any real sign from the umpire behind the plate there, but I thought it was a strike. That one he calls a strike. So Joe Fisher doing an excellent job there behind the plate. There's a hard hit ball, foul off the right first base line and out over the fence into the trees. It's kind of a lost ball over there, although there are some houses behind those trees over there, so they may get some gifts in their backyard someday. Checks the runner at second here. Brady looks in and throws. Ground ball, hits a low ball to second base. Fielded by a second baseman over to first for out number 2. However, it does move Alex over to third base. So that would be a ground out for 3 for Alex. Okay. Should be number 33, Blake Chong, coming up to the plate here. Next pitch low and inside for ball 1. Fouls the ball off the left side over there for Blake. Should be 1-1 to Blake. Runner on third. Hit scores a run here. I think Blake knows that. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Fielded, tried to throw it to think about faking to home there. He kind of double clutched thinking he was going to throw to home, but did not. And by the time he got around to getting back to first base, it was too late. So scored a run as Alex Cheeseman comes in. And according to my record, that should tie this ball game up 2-2. As Blake gets on first base, basically on a fielder's choice there. Justin lays a bunt down to the pitcher. Picks it up, throws to first in time for the out. Not sure why he bunted, but they bunted for the third out there. And that ends the bottom of 4 with the score tied 2-2. And we'll be back for 5 in a minute.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
All right, we got 4 innings underway here today as we begin the top of 5 here at Jackson High School. Beautiful Mill Creek, Washington. Cloudy day. Slight rain coming off and on now and then, but right now it's not raining. So coming up to the plate for Edmonds Woodway here should be number 10, Tate Budnick. Tate flied out to the pitch or the first baseman the last time he was up here. And see what he does this time. There's a hard hit ball and a drop in front of the center fielder. No, he caught it. I just couldn't quite see that over the fence here, but a very, very nice catch out there by Alex Baumgartner as he slid into that and got the glove under it and scooped it up. So out number 1 for Tate. So coming up next, Joey Reese should be number 16. Edmonds Woodway here. First pitch low and outside. Got about a dozen Edmonds Woodway fans are braving the 50-some degree temperature here and light rain to support their team here today. Probably parents and grandparents. And an equal number, maybe a few more, of Jackson supporters out here in the bleachers today. Another throw to first. So Alex trying to make things happen here. There's a hard hit ball coming deep left field. And I couldn't see it where I was, but I can tell by the way they're running around the base that was over the fence for a home run. So a 2-run homer there for Joey Reese as he scores 2 more for Edmonds. So 2 in the top of 1, 2 in the top of 5 with a home run by Joey Reese. Bringing up Garrison Keeler, hits a high fly ball out here to center field. And nicely done by Alex Baumgarten to catch that one for the first out of this inning. So just like that, this tie ball game is no longer tied. There's another fly ball right to center field. Alex camped under that one very nicely. So 2 outs. Both to Alex in center field right in a row there after the damage has been done by Edmonds with that home run a little early on there. So this should be the pitcher, number 3, Brady Edwards. Takes the pitch high. For ball 1. Brady has a strikeout in the second inning and a nice hit in the last inning as he grounds this one to third base, picked up by the third baseman, long throw over to first for the out. So at the end of 5.5 innings, we have a 4-2 Edmonds Woodway lead here. We'll be right back. Okay, ready to go here for the bottom of the 5th inning. Jackson at the plate here trying to get back in this ball game as they gave up 2 runnings at the top of that inning right there. So this should be Alex Anderson. I believe he's batting in 9th position here for Jackson. So number 26 takes second ball low and outside. That is Alex. I see had a hard hit fly to picked up by the shortstop, up quickly, throws over to first on the bounce, and the ball dropped by the first baseman there on a little bit of a short throw, a bouncing throw into first. And He's on safe on first. Not going to give him a hit. Get him on an error on the throw. Brings up the top of the order here for Jackson. Number 44, Aaron Avalos. Takes first pitch for a called strike in there. Aaron's 2 for 2 here today. Got a hit in the first inning and a hit in the second inning. Let's see if he can get a hit in the fifth inning here for Jackson. Hard hit ball foul down past the third base line. Not hitting that one. Should be strike number 2. I think he's 0-2 to Aaron. Aaron seems to be a pretty good hitter. Probably not too concerned about an 0-2 count as he steps into the plate. Brady checks the runner on first. Pitch is low, so it didn't give him anything good to look at there. 1-2 to Aaron. Brady takes a check first base again, make sure the runner's still there. Looks at the plate. Here's the delivery. Ball outside. 2-2 is the count. Joe Fisher's calling him pretty tight in there today. Here's the look to first again. Here's the stretch, the throw, and it's a popped up ball. Looks like it's going to over the shortstop's head into center field for a blooper hit right out there. Ooh, quick throw to first. Almost caught him looking over there. As Aaron gets a hit again, 3 for 3. Moves up to first base. Moving Alex down to second. 2 on. No outs. Bottom of 5. Jackson's got something going here. So, Keenan Foster, left fielder for Jackson, coming up to the plate. Brady checks the runners first. Checks the runner at second. Looks at the plate. Throws a little bit low. Keenan takes that for ball 1. But the Jackson fans a little bit excited here in the 5th inning. They're down 4-2, but looking to score. And there's a hard hit fly ball going into left field. Caught. Runners tag up, go back, and hold position. So 1 away. Still got 2 on. Ball caught by Mac McLaughlin out there for Edmonds Woodway. Brings up Alex Baumgartner. Alex is doing a great job out in center field here today for Jackson. Got a couple of beautiful catches and a few easy catches, but he was in the right place, and that's what makes it look good. Makes it look easy, but it's not always that easy. He takes the first pitch, called ball. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch in the dirt for ball number 2. Alex flied out, short fly out to shortstop, and ground out shortstop first time up, so 0 for 2. As he would like to change that to 1 for 2, I'm sure. There's a blooper ball down to third base, called foul just past the bag. As runners all make their move and go back to where they started from. So got some good fans out here telling them what to do, so I said to look at it all the way in. It's kind of all you can do is look at it all the way in. But if you do and don't swing, it might be a strike. So There's a ground ball right to third base. Goes to third for the force out at third. So out number 2 for Alex. Advancing the runners. Not advancing the runners. Runners just on first and second now. We have Aaron Avalos on second. And on that fielder's choice, we should have Alex Baumgarten on first base, as Alex Cheeseman should be the batter here for Jackson with 2 out, 2 on, down 2 runs. If you like numbers, those are 3 deuces right there to put in your kit. Here's the pitch. Foul tip back into the net for a strike on Alex Cheeseman.
Your way. Jason, your way.
Here's the pitch. Alex staying in there strong. Looking for a ground ball to make that easy out. Ooh, check swing was a strike. So Brady's looking pretty good. Got 2 strikes on Alex here at the moment. Alex got a hit the last time up. He'd like to get another one here. There's a hard hit ball going out down the right field line. It's going to go foul, and nobody can get there. But left fielder, first baseman, and second baseman all got each within about 10 feet of that ball. But just a long strike. So everybody goes back where they came from. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Jackson's still down in this game, 4-2. So Alex gets another chance here, since that ball didn't float anywhere near one of those 3 players. Have an opportunity here to make something happen, as Blake checks the runner on second, looks to the pitch, and that ball is fouled off. So Alex staying in there, keeping Brady throwing more pitches. This is baseball weather in Mill Creek, Washington. Time. Somebody says time. I think that was Joe Fisher calling time for the batter there. Here's the look. Here's the throw. That's a fly ball coming out here to left field. Left fielder's got it right up against the track about 10 feet from the fence for a long, long fly ball. Could have been, wasn't. So out number 3 spoils the Jackson bid for a run here as we end the bottom of 5. We'll be back for 6 in a minute. All right, 5 quick innings completed here at Jackson High School, as the Jackson Timberwolves are trailing Edmonds Woodway here 4-2 as we begin the top of the 6th inning here. So if nobody scores, we got 6 and 7 to go And a 4-2 lead here for Edmonds Woodway would mean the second victory of this 3-game series here against Jackson, as Jackson dropped the first game yesterday, and this game today looks in jeopardy at this point. And they play again tomorrow, I believe. They play Friday back at Edmonds Woodway. So 3-game series with Edmonds wrapping up then, and we'll see what develops with that. So if I'm keeping halfway decent track, this should be Dominic Martinez up there. Marinez. Got too many letters written on the score sheet here. Sorry, Dominic. Dominic Marinez playing center field here, where Edmonds Woodway grounds a hard ball right over the third base bag, and it looks like it's going to be called fair for a nice hit right down past third base. As Dominic moves to first base, and I think a pinch runner for him. Something going on over there. There's nobody on the base right now as we have a little conference over there at the Edmonds Woodway bench. Got the Jackson coach out on the mound. I think they might be going to be replacing the pitcher, and it kind of looks that way to me. Looks like Alex Baumgartner is taking the mound. No, who's that number? No, 38. Alex, 38 is Jacob Bogaz. Bogaz? B-O-G-A-C-Z. I think I would go with Bogaz. So Jacob taking the mound here for Jackson as we get a little threat started here by Edmonds Woodway with a hit by Dominic Marinez here at the top of 6. Next up to the plate for Edmonds should be the leadoff batter, Mac McLaughlin. And we'll see who comes out of the little gathering there in front of the dugout. All the infielders are in the dugout, and all the outfielders out here in the center field just talking about what they're going to do at school tomorrow, I imagine. You think? Maybe not. So I'm not sure how many pitches he gets, but maybe about 8 or 10. I get a chance to warm up, usually a fair amount. And that was the last warm-up pitch there. As the players resume their positions. So I'm assuming that Dominic is still on first base for Edmonds Woodway. And I'm assuming this is Mac McLaughlin at the plate getting ready to bunt here. Didn't bunt, faked the bunt, steal down to second, and he's going to be called out big time. And that was number 14 running down there for Edmonds Woodway. Number 14 was Matt Gerhardt, who did come in to pinch run and was out stealing second. So out number 1 on the steal. Taking that threat off the base here for Jackson, and still leaving Mac McLaughlin up at the plate here. So here's the pitch. By Jacob. Jacob got a little break there with that attempted steal to not have a runner to contend with, get to be the full windup here. There's a fly pop ball over by third base. Looks like third base is going to get under it, and he does right by the fence for out number 2. So should be number 17, Jason Smar, if I could possibly see his number. No, that's number 6 at the plate. Number 6 is Brandon Mitchell, who's in for a pinch hit, hits that ball far down the left field line. I think it was caught for a long strike out. So that ends the top of 6 for Edmonds Woodway here. 1 out stealing and a strikeout and a fly out. So be back in a minute for the bottom of 6. See what Jackson can do. All right, live baseball here at Jackson High School under cloudy skies, on again, off again rain, which is off right now, and not much wind blowing either as Jackson steps up to the plate here. Top of 6, it should be Alex Keel batting for Jackson. Double check that. Number 30. Jeffrey Atwood, Alex Keel's up next. So Jeffrey leading off the bottom of 6 here with a couple of foul off balls for 2 strikes. Takes the pitch, swing and a miss, strikes out. So just like that, we got a K for Brady for out number 1. And now bringing up number 47, Alex Keel. Alex struck out in the 2nd inning, grounded out to second base in the 4th inning. Would 0 for 2 would like to do better here in the 5th or 6th. So Brady with the pitch, a little bit outside. Alex stepping in there.
Still 4-2.
Yep. Alex, a fly ball. Foul off the third base line. Jackson like to get something going here in this 6th inning as they trail this ball game 4-2. There's a hard hit ball by Alex going out to right field. Looks like it's going to drop in there for an easy out for out number 2 for Alex. Flies out to right field.
Is that a can of corn?
That wasn't quite a can of corn, but you had to take a couple steps in. That may be a can of tomatoes. Anyway, should bring up number 33, Blake Chong here as Jackson's struggling to get something going here at the bottom of 6 behind in this ball game. Hard hit ball right to second base, fielded nicely. Over to first for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Jackson as we finish 6 innings here. We'll be back shortly for the top of 7. All right, back here at Jackson High School again for the top of the 7th inning here. As you can see, Jackson trailing in this ball game 4-2 as Edmonds comes up to the plate here. Should be number 10, Tate Budnick, if they didn't do a switch on me. Takes the first pitch down low from Jacob Bogaz. Jacob came in relief of Kellen Woods last inning to pitch for Jackson. Here's the second pitch. Called strike. Should be 1-1. And again, if I got the wrong players up there, it's because I can't read their numbers on these crazy shirts, but I'll try the best I can to make sure I'm right here in a minute. Another called strike. One and two is the count here. There's the pitch. Low and outside. Should be 2-2. Ooh. That was behind him. I think he ducked out of the way. Probably could have got hit. I don't know. I must have got behind here somehow because this is number 15. This is Mac McLaughlin at the plate for Edmonds Woodway here at 7. So let's let Mac hit a hard ball right to the right fielder for out number 1. And we'll see what happened. I kind of got mixed up the last inning. Sorry about that, guys. So if that was Mac, this should be Jason Smar. And we'll verify that number as soon as I get a chance here, if he'll turn and the light's right. I think it's right because I think I can hear some of the fans over there and some of the players calling his name. There's a called strike taken by Jason. He's a left-handed batter, so he's not going to turn around for me anyway until he gets a chance to do something different. There he lays down a quick bunt for a base hit to third base. Bare hand pickup over to first and not in time. So give him a hit. So 1 on here for Edmonds. If that's Jason Smart, that should be Tate Budnick up to plate here for Edmonds. Let's see if that's right in a minute. Ball low and in the dirt. That is Jason Smar over on first base. And if they haven't changed the order on me, this should be Tate Budnick at the plate. Takes first pitch low. Here's the second pitch from the stretch. Also low. Should be 2-0 to Tate. Edmonds not trying to advance that runner with a bunt or anything here with 1 out. So timeout called by plate umpire Joe Fisher. Tate steps back into the batter's box, and we're back underway here. Jacob takes a look at first, looks at the plate. Here's the delivery. Called strike on Tate. One out, 1 on. Top of 7. Fake throw to first base. Check the runner. See, he steps back off the mound, off the rubber. Actually, only the rubber. Looks again to the plate. Here's the throw. Dropped low. Should be a ball. This is probably 2-2. If I can keep the count correct. It's too bad we can't actually see the scoreboard, because somebody who's close enough can actually run the scoreboard and we could tell for sure what was going on. But I think it's 2-2, and here's the pitch. And Tate looking, swing, high fly ball out to left field. Looks like it was caught nicely by the left fielder here for Jackson. That being Keenan Foster for out number 2. Should bring up number 16, Joey Rees. Joey grounded out in the first inning, flied out in the third inning, and hit a home run. I think it was him. Hit the home run in the 5th inning, if I had the numbers right, the players right. But I'm not sure it was him now that I look at this. But if it was, congratulations, Joey, on that home run. So let's see what he can do here, batting left-handed. Got runners on first base with 2 outs here. Top of 7. This game is moving into only an hour and a half underway right now, so fairly fast baseball game here today at Mill Creek, Washington. There's a nice pitch right down the middle for a called strike. So Joey taking a look here, see if he can make something happen. Swings at a low pitch, run to second, stole second, safe at second, but a strikeout. So swing and a missed strikeout ends the inning. So at the end of 6.5 innings, it's 4-2. We'll be back for the bottom of 7, see if Jackson can make something happen in just a minute.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
All right, bottom 7th inning here. Let's see if Jackson can make something happen. As Brady Edwards still on the mound for Edmonds here today. Brady would like to get out of this inning with a 1-2-3 and a 4-2 victory as he throws that second pitch in the dirt there to Justin Hampson, right fielder here today for Jackson. Next ball high. So don't want to be putting players on the bases here, Brady, so give him something to swing at, and he did. Swinging strike there and a miss. Here's the windup and a pitch. Hard hit ball through the gap into left field. And that's a hit for Jackson here. It's 31 Justin Hampson with that hit as he moves to first base. Bringing up Alex Anderson here, batting in the 9th position. So the end of the batting order, getting something going here. Takes the first pitch, a called strike. It's baseball. You never know what's going to happen here. There's a fly ball going up in the air. Second baseman calling for it, under it for out number 1. 1 on, 1 out. Fly out. 4 should bring around the top of the batting order here. Number 44, Aaron Avalos. Aaron 3 for 3 here today. So, real possible threat here for Jackson to get something going. Tying run at the plate. 1 out. Takes the first ball low. Aaron steps back in there. Checks the runner at first. Brady delivers low and outside. Brady needs to keep that ball down low or he's not going to get it out of the park here. There's a good looking pitch called strike. So Aaron not worried at all about that count. So step up there. That's another pitch that looked pretty good but wasn't. And I think we're looking at 2-1 here for Aaron. Brady takes a look over to first. Checks the runner. Looks back at the plate. Here's the stretch. The throw. Hard hit ball into left field. It's a good fair hit. Ball back into the infield for a double for Aaron Avalos. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits for Aaron tonight. 4 for 4. Great night for Aaron. So he hit that ball down the line into left field. For a double, advancing Justin Hampson to third. So 1 out, 2 on. And a little conference going on out on the mound there, talking with Brady. Coach is out there. Coach Dan Somoza. Going to have a discussion out there about what we might be doing or not doing. And see if they can't keep this game from getting out of hand. So there has been a substitution here in the game that I just picked up. Number 5 is out here for Edmonds Woodway, playing in left field. And Coach Dan Simoes is still out there on the mound. I think he's making a change, and he does. Let's see if I can see who actually came in there. I think it's a change. It's number 10. Number 10 for Edmonds Woodway is Tate Budnick. Tate was catching. That's what's going on here. So Tate was catching, and we have a temporary catcher out there to warm him up now, which is why this was taking a little bit longer to figure out than I thought, and it's why he's going to take a little longer to get his warm-ups in. So let's see what Tate can do from the mound here at bottom of 7. See if he can save this game for Edmonds Woodway here. So he's taking his warm-ups out here. Umpire's giving him plenty of time. Mark Kilpatrick out there watching him warm up. Mark says 2 more, and we're ready to go. So I think he said that's all. We're ready to go. So players back in position here now. Jackson runners back on base. We've got Aaron Avalos on second. Justin Hampson on third for Jackson. And the lead run at the plate. So we got Tate Budnick, former catcher, on the mound here for Edmonds Woodway. And I didn't see who actually put the gear on down there to catch, but we'll see what Tate can do as he throws the first pitch a little low in there to Keenan Foster. Second pitch wide and outside. 2 balls to Keenan Foster. Tate's got a little pressure on him right here now. So let's see if he can actually get this third out they need to end this game here today. There's a swing and a miss for a strike to Keenan. So Tate getting a little bit of control as he throws this one in there. Another pitch swung at, so kind of a low pitch, but it got a good swing by Keenan as that looked maybe like a slider going low and outside away from him. So I think 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch in the dirt for the third ball. I believe that's a full count. So Tate takes a look at his catcher to get his signals straight. Gets ready for the windup. Here's the throw. And called strike, looking just like that. So Joe Fisher rang him up for a K for Tate as he comes in trying to save this ball game for Edmonds Woodway here today. Alex Baumgartner back at the plate. Alex 0 for 3 here tonight with a ground out and two ground outs and 1 fly out. He takes that first pitch with a called strike. I think Tate's got a little sinker there that that these kids aren't able to judge right. So Alex got to take another quick look at this and be ready to swing. There's a hard hit ball. Second base over to first, out for out number 3. And that ends this ball game, I think, folks. So after 7 full innings of play here, Jackson loses the second of this series of game, and look forward to that third game on Friday if they try to make a comeback here. So on behalf of STSPN.com, this is Ron Henthorn trying to make the play calls here, and Todd Elvig on the board and Josh Elvig on the camera. We'll see you later for a soccer game. Good night.